Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Thank you so much for always liking and sharing and subscribing and telling everyone about what we do right here at Gusto TV. Yes, I've got Lala right here wearing red on the red chair and it's black. Red and black something. Red and black, everything, all black, red, everything.
All red and black.
Anyways, I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm a man of peace. I'm a man of love. War. I'm not a man of war. But today, I would start with the one that is not of. Anyways, Lala, Burna Boy is in the news today.
Okay.
He's been quite. It's been quite an amazing couple of years for Burna Boy in terms of the music. You know, right from the days of Ye. You know, Kanye West down to Burna, Grammy Awards here and there, nominations, you know, the BET Award as well, twice in a row. Also nominated for the MTV EMAs. I think he won that as well.
The Mamas?
No, MTV Mamas was cancelled. I think MTV.
Okay, wait, there's this UK Awards.
He won the MTV Mobile Awards as well. He won that.
Yeah.
I mean, Burna Boy has had quite, you know, a fantastic couple of years. You would agree with me?
Yeah. He has. I mean, right from the onset, he got signed to Atlantic. He's always. I mean, he's always pushed through in the right directions, and they've always put him through. Like basically, where they feel like he's lacking, and they've taken it off his hands. But then here and again, he's always going back to his old tricks and things like that. But in terms of the music, he's been A1. He's been A1 for the past.
Okay, now leaving the music away. Apart from being there in terms of the music, Burna Boy has also been there in terms of the other side. And now, Ife follower, a very new lady here, Ife girl came up with a trend and said 5 Burna Boy celebrity beefs.
And up to 5.
And I got to realize that it was actually more than 5. It's way more than 5. She actually had to pick. Imagine having to select from your list of beefs and everything. And that actually got me thinking, okay, what exactly is wrong with Burna Boy? So why does he get into trouble? Can he ever stay out of trouble?
Let's just throw me back a bit. Who are these guys? I know 2K, I know Davido. Yeah. Who else?
Tonto Dike.
So he had issues also. Who else?
I think he also had issues with, there's an apparent beef with Zlatan Ibile.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know, that one.
You understand? So
even has a long list.
Yeah, he has a long list.
So what's the problem? What's the problem?
Can he ever get out of trouble?
Well, if the trouble is, I mean, beef with other people, I don't think that's trouble. If it's trouble with the authorities, I mean, he was let off one. I don't know. I've shared this before.
The UK?
No, not the UK one. Okay, we know about the UK one. It took him a while for them to finally clear his name and he could go back to the UK and perform. So he did like a homecoming thing then. And I mean, the one locally, the one with Mr. 2K, he got off there. I mean, that was incidentally when he got signed. He got his international deal, and they put all the stops, and that just died in natural. He died in natural death, or perhaps someone else took the fall for that. Till today, everybody knows. Everybody still feels, oh, Burna did that. Burna did that thing. Burna did that. So, can he leave all those bad behaviors and focus on the music? It seems like he can't. Apart from the musicians that he's having beef or having problem with, even in his estates, there was an issue that came out last year when the estates guys were saying he makes too much noise. He's always throwing parties, blah blah. He's always loud, blah. And the guys were like, is it because it's Burna Boy? I mean, videos came out that time. So the guy right now, I don't know. It looks like he's above. I won't not say he's above the law, but he doesn't take. He doesn't respect other people's spaces.
Exactly. We've not even mentioned the one he had with CDQ. Recently, CDQ and Obafemi Martins. That one was I think that was what even sparked the first, trend.
I think it has always been his character, and because the music has been A1, some of them, and because of his management, these things have been,
swept under the carpet.
Not really swept, they've been kept under wraps. It's been kept under control in some of these things. So I think these days is proving perhaps too big to be controlled. There was a time he came on Twitter, did his own rant thing, blah blah blah. called Nigeria's unprogressive foods. Till today, that word lives rent-free in my head. Like, how can you call me Nigerian unprogressive backward foods? I mean, and outsiders stands will still defend him for them. I'm like, dude, they just called you unprogressive backward foods. It's just Burna. I've gone to know that that's the way the guy is, and I don't think he can change.
Okay, Burna Boy also has a long history of throwing some punches on social media amongst his celebrities, friends. Is Ricardo Banks, telling Ricardo Banks is not up to his level.
I was supporting him on that Ricardo piece.
It's also a statement about him blocking off Kel P, off his Twitter Stall album because Kel P wasn't supporting him because of another battle with another artist, is Millie.
Oh, yes. So
what is wrong with this guy? Does this fuel his intellectual, or does this fuel his music in a way?
I don't think he follows his music. I think he's very opinionated.
Okay.
He thinks, the way he thinks is not the popular way.
Okay.
And maybe he prides himself not thinking the popular way. Some people feel they are intelligent enough to have a different opinion about certain issues. I think in most cases, I don't think he deliberately go out and say, oh, I want to have a different opinion over this issue than the majority of people. People are like that. They're just like, oh, because every other person is on this side of the divide, then I want to be on this side of the divide and defend it and die on that hill. I don't think he deliberately does that, but in most cases that's what he does. And then he gives all this vibe that don't disrespect me. I can deal with you, things like that. I mean, case in point, Mr. Tuki. Case in point, I mean, when they had issues with Davido, and I was saying, oh, this thing can turn violent, and you were telling me that, oh, Davido for this Lagos, saying nothing happened, but look,
it did actually.
It's very much likely to happen. See the queue. He may not have directly given the whatever order it is that, oh, go and fight with your bitch, you go and deal with CDQ. But then it happened. It's his guys under him and they can't control them. Same thing with Wizkid. He couldn't control the Sule boys. I'm pretty sure he didn't call guys from Sule to go and disrupt the media house when they said crap about him. That happened. When this other guy, what's his name?
Davido's boys as well.
Davido's boys, I mean, they all had their little thing, but all these things, the artists themselves can't control it. But because they give out that aura that, yes, if you defend me, you will do anything we will do for that guy. That's the way I feel like he rolls around with these people. So when they do things to support him or to defend him, without even telling them, it's indirectly he's the cause. But then, I mean, those are the kind of things he's been known to do over years. And right now, it looks like he's getting into more trouble than he can actually handle.
Is this about to actually affect his career? As in, is this going to have a dent on his career as Burna Boy?
Well, I don't think it will. The story of the CDQ incident, I think that came at the wrong time. I'm even surprised that it looks like they settled it amicably because I don't think Burna is that kind of person to settle things amicably like that. CDQ still went online and still did the video and said, oh, for this Lagos, you know, video, no data, you know, just start for you know, if finish things like that. I'm surprised that they said the thing has been squashed. I'm thinking he has the Grammy in his head because it's bad behavior. Maybe perhaps those ones will put into consideration that this person is really what's it called? Good vote
of the award.
For the award. Maybe he's going to get it or not. Perhaps that's why things have been able to settle down and simmer down. Right now, maybe he needs to be on good behavior. If he does something that is bad, which is, for example, retaliating or saying, oh, you send people to go and attack a fellow musician, is more grounds for you not to perform at the Grammys. The guy who was supposed, Kevin Hart, just because he said something years ago and was supposed to host the show, had to step down just because of what he said when he was maybe like 10 straight years ago. So those kind of silly things can actually affect your bag. He's built to perform, he needs to keep good behavior, and that's perhaps why this thing is being played down.
Kept under the wraps. Yeah. Okay, so Burna Boy at some point, like 2-3 weeks ago, was also accused of bashing, like a fellow normal Nigerian, bashing the car, and then they said the boys moved, like they zoomed off and everything. Yeah. And the boy came on social media and started saying, oh, Burna Boy bashed my car, Burna Boy did this, Burna Boy did that.
The cloud chase, me go see that, he no get case.
But you think he doesn't have a case?
The guy doesn't have a case. I think the guy was just playing on the fact that he recognized that it was Burna Boy. It wasn't actually Burna Boy that hit you. Is Burna Boy's entourage? I'll be one of the cars, one of the convoys. Then why are you dragging Burna into it?
Burna?
It's not Burna. He's not the one driving the car. So that guy does not have a case. If you say Burna's convoy, one of the cars in Burna's convoy hits my car and they sped off, I understand. But you can't throw that. He doesn't accept. He cannot accept responsibility for that. He wasn't driving the car. His car did not directly bash your car. Say one of the cars, they will know that, one of the cars in this one's convoy you. They will know that, yes. But you can't just say Burna Boy bashed your car and he drove off. How much they will take to fix your car?
Is Burna Boy going to repent from this?
Repent from
this whole brouhaha?
It's going to be bad. That's the guy's character, man. He's twice as tall African giants. African giants don't like koala. So I don't think there's anything to repent from. I think that's just the way he is. That's the kind of person he is. He knows when he opens his mouth where things can happen. I mean, people will get vexed and maybe he enjoys or derives pleasure from doing that. He does it time and time and again. I don't think he can stop. You think he's overconfidence or something? Well, right now things are working well for him, so he can he can put up the middle finger to a lot of
anybody. You
don't send for example, you don't send the local award still. He doesn't send anything. In fact, he doesn't send majority of the Nigerians. He just cannot come out straight off to say it because he has stylishly told Nigerians. No, he said it in an interview that he prefers to win awards outside Nigeria than to win in Nigeria. Exactly. So he don't send anything Nigerian. He knows Nigerians not seen if he do way if he be in good. So why he's going AWire at everybody? With saying at everybody. Well, I don't know how with CDQ, but it's just CDQ. It's not everybody. Okay. Well, guys, you heard it all. Burna Boy and Trouble is like, that meme where they put it like like 5 and 6. Guys, let's have your thought on that one. Burna Boy, there's CDQ, there's Latan, there's Tonto DK, there's Davido, a couple of other issues here and there. Mr. 2K, there's Ricardo Banks on Twitter, there's Cesar there's KLP. It's a whole lot. It's a long list. Burna Boy having some sort of, 1 and 2 with his fellow celebrities, fellow artists, and that for me, I'm not saying Lala, me is not good enough. But let's have your thoughts on that one. Nigerian Entertainment, let's have your thoughts as well. Nigerian Entertainment. That one will support anything Burna is support. You know, we talk to. I mean, you talk to. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Have a nice one. Peace. Peace out.